the two cabbage or the cabbage space right around is depending on the size of the cabbage you're actually going to get. So the wider the cabbage are, is the bigger the cabbage is going to grow. And the variety of cabbage that I grow, it is actually Tropicana variety of cabbage. So I'm going to do my side. So I'm going to see the fertilizer water inside the manure. I want to start it from down at the lower section and come right up to the top. So I just dig the goat manure and put it around the base of the root of the plant. Then I will take the soil and bring right around the stem of the plant. Just like that. I'm going to do this one as well. So I dig my finger inside of the manure. So some person are actually saying that I should wear gloves. I cannot wear gloves. So welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. Good morning to you all. So I am here this morning, my viewers, and I am actually preparing some more of the land that I was actually saying in one of my previous video that I actually uploaded yesterday. So I am actually here this morning, my viewers, and I am going to try and prepare two more beds. Hey, puppy, go up. I stop. The puppy I dig out the cabbage sucker that I transplanted the other day. Don't know why. But I am just trying to prepare two more beds, my viewers, over here on this side. I don't sure if these beds are going to be bigger than the other ones, because if you guys do remember, I am going to show you guys as well, because the other beds is actually three cabbage plants across in the rows. So I don't sure if I am going to get one of them over here with three and one of them with four. So I'm just taking you guys along. So please remember, if this is your first time to my channel, my name is Shandan and welcome back to the Hilltop Farm. Please remember, my viewers, like, comment and subscribe and share the video. I would really appreciate it so much. So stay tuned and keep watching. So this is the first step that I have to do, my viewers. I have to cut the land, take off the weeds and the grass from off of the land. I am not only preparing the land for my viewers, I am planning to actually transplant the seedlings today as well. So I want to do everything today. I want to cut the land, clear the land, and transplant seedlings as well. So welcome back now, my viewers. You guys can actually see that I cut the olive from down here. A little bit of weed is actually still in this section, but I'm just going to till the soil just the way it is actually are at this present moment. So I cut the olive up here, take off all of the grass and the weeds, and I throw them on that side over there. So what I'm going to go ahead now, I am going to string the line. I'm going to string a cord line from up there, come straight along down here, and then I will start it to make the beds. But this is the way the cabbage plants are actually looking, the ones that I transplant. Like, it is actually coming close to 2 weeks now since I actually transplanted them, and this is the way they are looking. Very beautiful, my viewers. So I actually plant, when I'm actually planting the cabbage, I try my best to actually plant the cabbage in stages, my viewers. So maybe 1 week after, I will actually have cabbage like every other week or every week, my viewers. So the cabbages will always come up in stages. So that's the way I do it. Coming right along down here, looking very beautiful. And those stuff that you guys are actually seeing right there is actually callaloo plants right there. Coming over here as well are cabbages. So some of the cabbages that was actually up there was actually die, and I actually go through and put some new cabbage plants in between. So you guys can actually stay tuned and keep watching. So welcome back now, my viewers. I actually run the card, as you guys can see right here. I run it go straight along up there. So the reason why I am actually giving the space, for all of who don't know, is for the walkway, that whenever time I am actually fertilizing the cabbage plants, or I am actually weeding out the weeds from out of the cabbage plants, I have a clear walking space to actually do it. So I am going to till on this side now and make the bed, and then I will take you guys back. I did do it on this row over here on these two bed, my viewers, but it was actually too wide. I made it too wide, as I would have had a lot more space on the other side over there, because this in this row is too wide. But that's the way it goes, my viewers. That's the reason why I am actually trying my best and see as best as possible I can do it on that row. So you guys can actually stay tuned. I am going to get started now. So I'm just tilling the soil now, my viewers. We actually started to get a little bit of rain from the other day. So the soil is not that dry, but it is still not wet enough. But we have to give thanks for the rain that we are actually getting. And these cabbage plants that I transplant since of lately, my viewers, are actually loving it, because I was actually giving them the tank water, and now they are actually getting some rainwater, my viewers, and they are looking flourishing, very beautiful. So my viewers, if by time goes by and I actually till all of the soil, I see that the sun is actually very hot in the midday. I will not transplant the cabbage seedlings. I will actually go away and come back in the evening when the sun is actually much cooler, and I will start to transplant the cabbage seedlings, my viewers. But I really want to actually transplant them today. That is my plan. So I actually want to fulfill it. And soon and very soon, I have another project coming up, another stuff to do as well. As I have some Scotch bonnet pepper seedlings to actually transplant as well, and I'm going to take you guys along. So I'm going to take you guys back as soon as I get far up. So stay tuned. So welcome back again, my viewers. I just finished till this bed goes straight along up there. As you guys can see, I have two side of two card, one on both side, but this one, okay. So right there you guys can see. So I think that in this bed I'm going to do 4 row of cabbage, hopefully in this bed, and then another one that I'm going to put at the edges right here is going to be 3, just as those ones right there. So I'm going to do this one as well at this present moment, so you guys can actually stay tuned. So I'm going to start it from down here, go straight along up there. I'm going to put some as well around the root of the plantain, so it can actually keep the root of it cool, my viewers. But looking very, very nice. But some of the dirt is actually lumpy, but by time goes by, it is going to be just like over here, because over here was actually looking just like this, but over time it actually dissolved when the water started to beat on it, my viewers. So hopefully maybe we will get some more rain later today, but things are looking very well. At space of time, I will soon be finished. Do all of the tilling. But my viewers, some of the area is actually very dry, so I'm going to water the soil first. I'm going to pour some water on the soil before I started to dig the hole that I'm going to place the seedlings. So my viewers, I just finished this bed over here. So I'm going to show you guys how everything is looking now. And I am going to try and get the water to turn on to actually wet the bed. The sun is actually gone in for now, but it is maybe going to come back out. So I need to wet the bed, the both of the bed, and actually started to maybe dig the hole to actually transplant the seedlings in later down in the evening. So stay tuned, keep watching. So as you guys see this bed already, and over here, and as you guys can see, that's the gutter right there that the water was actually in, and it is actually dry. Only right there have a little bit of water because the tree is actually shading it. So right here I till from right here coming straight along up here. The soil is looking very good, my viewers, very nice. Coming straight along up here. Right here I have some smaller cabbages at the edges right there, but this is what I'm actually working with, going straight along back down there. So I'm going to get the water, my viewers, and I'm going to show you guys while I am actually wetting the soil, so stay tuned. So welcome back now, my viewers. So I actually get the water turned on, so I am going to wet, I'm going to soak the soil, my viewers. So that's the way I actually do it, my viewers, and wet the beds. So I'm going to continue and finish wet them, and then afterwards I will take you guys back while I started to dig the hole. So stay tuned. So welcome back now, my viewers. I actually started to dig the hole, but I am not using the card line. I am just doing it freehand. I'm going to show you guys why. So I started to dig the hole, my viewers, but I used the card to actually dig those ones already. So I am just digging them in the same line, come straight across. So as you guys can see, right there and right there as well, go straight along down there. And I was actually planning to put four row of cabbage in this bed, but I cannot do it, my viewers, because the spacing is going to be too small. So I am going to, if I actually put four row of cabbage in this one nursery or one bed, the head of the cabbage are going to be small, like maybe a little bit over 1 pound, and I don't want the cabbage to actually grow like that. I need the cabbage to be much bigger, so I am giving them a wider spacing. So the wider the spacing in between the both of the two cabbage, or the cabbage space right around, is depending on the size of the cabbage you are actually going to get. So the wider the cabbage is the bigger the cabbage is going to grow. And the variety of cabbage that I grow, it is actually Tropicana variety of cabbage. And to actually dig the hole like this, my viewers, it is very easy and nice to do. I love to use the hoe to dig the cabbage hole. So my viewers, it is actually looking like rain is going to fall today. So I think I am going to do everything. So as soon as I finish do this, I think I am going to transplant the cabbage plants as well, because it is actually looking like rain is going to fall. I am going to show you guys the sky soon as I finish. The place is actually very dark, so it is looking like rain is going to fall. And if rain fall, maybe I am not going to get the chance to actually transplant them and show you guys, because if the rain starts, maybe it is going to fall until late in the evening and maybe in the night as well. So if I can get it done at this present moment is the best time to do it. So I finished this bed now, my viewers, so I'm going to continue on the other one, and as soon as I finish I will show you guys. So welcome back now, my viewers. You guys can actually see this side and over here as well. So as you guys can see that the holes are actually dig right in line with each other right there, coming straight along down here. So over here and over here as well. So you guys can see coming from over there, the hole dig straight line, come over here as well. So that's the way I do it, my viewers. So the sun, okay, I'm going to show you guys the sky. So you guys can see that the sky right there is very dark. Rain is going to fall, my viewers, and the sun is actually right there inside of the cloud right there. And this is the way this side is looking. But if rain is going to fall, my viewers, I would love to transplant the plants, but I don't want the hot sun to actually come on the plants while I am actually transplanting, because it it is going to burn the plant, the leaf of the plant. So I want to wait until the sun is actually cool before starting to transplant. But I am going to watch the time, or watch the sun, and then I will actually transplant. But right here, these trees right here, these trees, my viewers, was actually shadowing or blocking the sun from the plants the last couple of months when I actually was transplanting. So the cabbages right at this same area right here. So I actually come ahead. My dad went ahead and he cut down some of them, and I went ahead and cut down the rest of them. But they're actually springing back, and I don't want them to spring back, so I'm just cutting down back these younger branches. This one right there is springing up a lot more. So I think that's good for now. So you guys can stay tuned. You guys can actually see the sun come back out. So I actually going to watch the sun, and then I will let you guys see what's going on. So stay tuned. So welcome back, my viewers. So right here where my dad did planted the very beautiful sweet corn that was actually here couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago, I am going to transplant some of the cabbage seedlings right here as well. So as you guys can see from right there, I pulls up all of the pop choy that was actually growing. Sorry about that. So I pulls up the pop choy, and I am going to weed out all of these grass and stuff that is actually right here. I cannot go over there, my viewers, because my dad have some yam growing inside the bush right there, but they are not bearing at this moment, my viewers. But he will take care of them soon as he ready to do it. He will stake out the weeds and stuff, or the grass and stuff from over there. But I am going to weed away from right here, come straight down here. So right here is where the scotch bonnet peppers and the rest of the cabbages. So I'm just going to take out this area right here. So as soon as I finish, I will take you guys back and show you what has been going on. Stay tuned. So welcome back now, my viewers and my subscribers. I actually clean all of this area right here, and I rake it and take off all of the weeds and grass was actually growing. So I throw some of them across the fence, and some of them is actually right here. So I clean right here as well, go up there. So that's the nursery right there that I'm going to take the seedlings from to transplant. So I am going to make a bed right here as well. So what I am going to go ahead and do, my viewers, so I have the iron fork, and I have the hoe right there. That's it. That is the dog right there. So I'm going to go ahead now, my viewers, and dig the hole, and the time is actually coming up where I can start it to transplant the seedlings. So I'm going to go ahead. As you guys can see right here are the beautiful cabbage plants right here, and I'm going to plant some more very soon. So I'm going to dig some hole all along the line right here, go down there and go straight along up there. So I have all of that to actually transplant today, as you guys can see down there. Beautiful cabbage plants, pepper plants, and some cabbages inside. I have some bell pepper plants right there, some more cabbages and stuff. So things are looking pretty well, my viewers. So I am trying my best to plant up as much of the area as possible, because rainy time is actually coming, and if I don't plant up the most of the area, my viewers, rain is actually going to let the grass or the weed started to grow rapidly, and I have to go ahead and actually weed out the grass and cut down the area, where that is going to be a waste of time because I do not have anything growing in the space at the moment. So it is just waste of energy to actually weed in the grass and nothing is not growing. So whenever time I actually transplant the cabbages and the weeds started to grow and I actually go ahead and clean it, it is much better because I have something growing in the area. So that's the reason why I am trying my best to take up as much of the space as possible. So I am going to get started now and dig these holes, so you guys can stay tuned. So welcome back again, my viewers. So I actually finished all of the holes from over there, coming right over this side right here and go straight along up there. So all of the hole are actually dig or pre-dig now, my viewers. So the next step that I need to do now, I need to show you guys, for all of who don't know. So for all of my viewers who don't know how I mix the fertilizer and the goat manure to actually transplant the seedlings, I am going to show you guys now. So that is the next step that I'm going to go ahead and do now. So stay tuned, and please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more videos. So welcome back now, my viewers. So right here you guys can see this is quarter bucket of water, and this is quarter bucket of water as well. This right here is the fertilizer that I am going to add, 1 handful inside of each one of the container. So this is the same fertilizer that is actually in the bag. So this is it, 16918 all-purpose fertilizer is the only fertilizer I actually use on my farm. So in this bag right here, I have some goat manure, I have some water right here to wash off my hands soon as I finish. So I'm going to go ahead now so you guys can keep watching. So I actually add quarter bucket of water, my viewers, and 1 handful of the fertilizer in each one of the container. And the reason why I add the fertilizer inside of the water that I use to actually transplant the seedlings. So if you are new, it is actually going to boost the pepper plants to actually start to grow very quickly, or started to respond very quickly. So in 2 to 3 days, the cabbage seedlings that I transplant will start to grow. If you don't do it like that, my viewers, it is going to take a longer time, like 5 days, 7 days before it started to grow rapidly. Because when you transplant, the plant will actually get transplanting shock. And the best time to start it to transplant, my viewers, is actually in the evening or early in the morning. So after I do that, my viewers, I'm going to add the goat manure inside. So I'm going to mix the fertilizer, water, inside of the goat manure. Water is actually down at the bottom of the container and don't want to come up at the top. So after I do it like this, my viewers, hopefully you guys are seeing, after I do it like this, I will throw like 1 handful of it in each one of the hole that I am going to transplant the seedlings in. And if you guys actually got limited amount of fertilizer, of goat manure, you can actually throw less than the handful in each one of the hole, and it will always keep the root of the plant cool and keep moisture at the plant root. And after I finish, I will give the plants a second dose of water, because maybe and maybe not, because it is actually looking like rain is going to fall. So what will I do now? I'm just going to add the rest of it inside of right here. Then the only reason why I have to add a little bit of water, my viewers, is because I add the rest of the goat manure that I shouldn't be doing. So I'm going to get the cut-off container. So I'm going to just use all of what in this container, and then afterwards I will finish all of the other rest of it, my viewers. Then I will take you guys back when it is actually time to transplant. It is a lot of work, my viewers, but that's no problem for me, because I actually love what I am actually doing. So it is actually hard, but in another way, it is actually easy for me, because I am loving what I am actually doing. And the way how the plants are actually responding, my viewers, it is so amazing. Stop, Master Pan. So quite a few of the hole is still do not finish down there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix the rest and finish. Then I will take you guys back. So you guys can stay tuned. So welcome back now, my viewers. As you guys can see, I actually put the goat manure inside of all the hole, right through, go along down there. So what I am going to do now, I am going to take this big container, and this is what I am going to put the seedlings in. It was the goat manure inside, my viewers, so it is not going to harm the plants, and I am going to water the plants after I actually finish transplant, so you guys can stay tuned. So my viewers, rain did fall and actually water the seedlings, so as you guys can see that the soil is actually wet, but I need it to actually more wetter than how the rain actually wet it, so the seedlings can come out very easily. So I am just sprinkling some water all over, and you guys should always try your best to do the same. Actually wet your nursery before you actually try to pull the root of the seedlings out of the soil, is you will actually break off a lot of the root from off of your seedlings. And I am going to say this, my viewers. Most of these seedlings actually overgrown because I should have been transplanted them from the other day, but I actually plant the seedlings in stages, or the cabbage in stages. So this is the time I actually get the chance to transplant some more of them. But most of them is going to transplant out at this present moment, because as you guys can see from the starting of the video, is a lot of land I actually prepare. So those are the seedlings inside of right there. You guys can see that a lot of root is actually coming up on the seedlings. So I am going to pull the bigger ones first. But I need to hurry, my viewers. I'm going to show you guys the sky. You guys can see how the sky is actually looking. So rain is going to fall. So I need to try my best and hurry to actually transplant, so you guys can stay tuned. So as you guys can see right here, this is the first pull that I pull, and it is a lot inside. You guys can see. So and this is the way the nursery is actually still looking. So I will go ahead and start it to transplant. So stay tuned. So I'm just going to show you guys how I actually transplant quite a few of them right here. But I want to start it from down at the lower section and come right up to the top. So I just dig the goat manure and put it around the base of the root of the plant. Then I will take the soil and bring right around the stem of the plant. Just like that. I'm going to do this one as well. So I dig my finger inside of the manure. So some person are actually saying that I should wear gloves. I cannot wear gloves, my viewers, while doing this. The gloves are going to be very awkward and hand-bugging to actually wear, to actually transplant so much seedlings. I am not transplanting like 12 plants or 13 plants or so, my viewers. It is a lot. Over 200 plants I think I will maybe transplant today. So I cannot wear gloves doing these jobs. And I want to hurry as quick as possible to actually finish, my viewers. Hopefully you guys are actually seeing what I am actually doing. And it is actually getting late, so I want to hurry because I want to plant out all of them today. Move on to something else tomorrow. I don't want to have to come back tomorrow and actually transplanting these cabbage seedlings same way. So that's the way I do it, my viewers. So the ripe leaf, I will take it off as well and throw it away. Some of the time when I actually started up at the top, my viewers, whenever time I come inside and stand up, I actually roll the soil back inside of the hole, and I don't want that to happen. So I prefer to start it down at the lower section and come right up. Okay, so I'm going to do one more of them, and as you guys can actually see how big is these seedlings. They are not seedlings again, my viewers. They are actually plants. So I'm throwing out the ripe leaf. So that's the way I do it, my viewers. And I'm going to continue and finish all of the other rest of them, so you guys can stay tuned. So welcome back, my viewers and my subscribers. I just finished these two beds right here, and I'm going to move on to the other ones. But I don't want the time to get late that I cannot show you guys what has been going on. But right there you guys can see, this is the two bed right there, looking very beautiful, so you guys can stay tuned. So welcome back, my viewers and my subscribers. I just finished these bed as well. So as you guys can see, I'm just showing you guys after I finish. Coming straight along over here. So this right here is going to be a small bed, just as this one, but this one is 4 row right there, and this one is 3. Over here is 4 as well, but going along up there it come back down to 3 because I cannot plant anymore at the edges right there. It is going to be too close over there. So right there is where it is actually finishing off, going up there. So the next step that I have to do, my viewers, I'm going to went ahead now and I'm going to water all of the plants. But this is the way I'm going to show you guys how the nursery is actually looking. Remember that I actually showed you guys before that is actually a lot of them came out of the nursery. So this is the way the nursery is actually looking now. So in another couple of days, the ones that are actually lying down is going to stand up back and going to do fine right there. And this is the way these ones are looking up here. And right here was where I actually have the whole nursery growing right here in this section right here. So some of the plants are actually still there. So all I'm going to do is just fertilize them and let they stay where they are. And right there I have some very beautiful cabbage plants and some callaloo growing. Look on the sizes of these cabbages. Or these cabbage over here. Massive, my viewers. So that's the same way these ones are going to look in another couple of weeks, just as all these ones down here. So what I want you guys to please remember is like the video, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and if you guys can share the video, I would really appreciate it. So you guys can see going straight along down there some very beautiful cabbage plants. So that is it for today's video, my viewers and my subscribers, and I want to say thank you guys very much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, and I want to say please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more videos coming in the future. One love, until next time.